So you can come here, perspective form. You click on perspective. So now you see you change the perspective of your design. Okay, so this is what we have. When you are done, you click on this green icon. So now let's talk about all the tools we have at the site. They are called properties. Don't forget this down here, we call it the main toolbar. This is the main toolbar. Then these are properties. So the properties we have here, so many properties. This first one is transform. If you click on transform, it is going to highlight whatever you have on your screen, like your image. Then if I want a merge form, I can, you see, I can transform this like this. I can like change the shape of whatever you're trying to design. You change the perspective. So you can come here, perspective form. You click on perspective. So now you see you change the perspective of your design. Okay, so this is what we have. When you are done, you click on this green icon. So you see it. That is it. Our image perspective has changed. So let's talk about the next tool we have here, which is Magic Wand tool. So this tool is used to, if I want to color a circle like this, very easy with Magic Wand. So instead of doing, let me change the color so you'll be able to see the difference. Instead of doing these, oh my god, it's taking so much time. You can just use the Magic Wand tool. If you use Magic Wand, you just click on Magic Wand. Let me undo this. Click on Magic Wand, then you select the color you want. Obviously you can see the blue color is already highlighted. Then you click on bucket. Once you click on bucket, oh, hold on, go back to Magic Wand. Then once you click on Magic Wand, you click on the circle. You'll see that it has been highlighted. Then you click on bucket. Once you click on bucket, you click in the circle. So the magic has been done for us. Coloring has been made easy. So the next tool we are going to look at is the Lasso tool. So this tool is also used to highlight and make changes actually. So you understand them with practice. Let's look at this other tool, filter. Filter helps you to literally filter and maybe change the color and some other stuff on your design. We also have brush. When you click on brush, it gives you several brushes. You will have to choose. So now they say I should watch an ad for me to use that brush. Okay, so I want to show you something. Now look at this. The brush you see here, any brush you see with this yellow art there, it means for you to have access to this brush, you need to watch an ad, right? And it's usually very easy. You just need to have your data on, internet on. Once you click on it once, you watch an ad, you have access to all the brushes with ads in it on it. Then you could be able to use it maybe for an entire day or 2 days or weeks before you get this pop-up again. So you click on it, you test the brush. So use for free, and if I click on use for free, so you are just going to keep testing, looking at the things you have, and using your creativity and imaginative skills to determine how you are going to use all of these brushes and tools to make a very beautiful design. So as you can see, I'm just testing them randomly. So okay, for the brush now, you need to know that every brush has some settings. You have thickness and opacity. If you're used to designing, you understand opacity. Thickness has to do with how big and small you want whatever the brush is doing to do. You get? So let's say let's use a simple brush. So let's use a simple brush. Let's use this. So this is the full thickness. The full thickness, this is it. So if I click here and I want to make some adjustment to this thickness, I can take half the size. Either you use this or you use this to make changes to the sizes. You see, the size has reduced. So let's say you want to make changes to the opacity. Opacity speaks about the intensity of the color. How intense do you want it to be? Do you want it to be transparent? If you want some level of transparency, okay, we are going to make it half transparency, like translucent. When you draw through, it's going to be like a see-through, okay? You can see through whatever you do, okay? So that is that about that. Let's go next to the next property, eraser. I think we've talked about eraser already. You can see what it does. It actually erases. So let's talk about smudge. Smudge is used to blend, for blending. So let's say you want to draw a croquis, fashion croquis. We're going to get there, and you want it to look very, very realistic. You'll be making use of highlighter, and you also be making use of contouring. So after using those, you need to blend your colors so that all these demarcations are not going to be visible, and your croquis is going to look so realistic. So we also have the blur. Obviously, it is used to make a surface blur. I'm sure you can see what impact it's having as I'm using it right now. So we have this spatial, okay? So spatial, once you click on spatial, you're going to see another toolbox here. You now have to select what spatial effect you want. So these are different spatial effects. So as you can see, look at the changes it is causing. So there are different spatial effects you might want to see. This one looks like, you see, look at the effect. So now it's up to you what kind of effect you might want to add on your design. So let's talk about the buckets. We have seen the buckets already. It's used together with the magic wand for coloring. Let's look at the vector. We also have the vector. So when you click on vector, they say vector 2 is available only for vector layer. Okay, this is not the vector layer. So once you click on text, you click anywhere on the canvas, it gives you the possibility to add a text. You just click on add text. Then you have this box. You can adjust your settings, how you want your text to be, the style, the background, the spacing, and everything that you need about your text. Now when you click on text, it gives you the possibility to write. You could write the name of your design. Let's see, fashion trends. So you could change the size to this, you see, and the style, the color to, okay, the border color. You can change the text color to anything that you want, literally. Okay, so you now click on this green tick. So we also have frame divider. We are going to look into that as we proceed with the course. We have eyedrop. Eyedrop is used to, it's like a color picker. It's used to pick the color to what design you're trying to do. So let's say I want to use a skin tone that I can't really tell what color it is. You could upload the image, then you pick the color. You see, as I'm choosing a color here, the color picker is changing and the color at the bottom here is changing. So if you go to color picker, as you choose here, you see that the color at the bottom will change. You choose here, the color at the bottom will obviously change. Okay, so we have canvas. So canvas, this entire screen you see here is our canvas. You can resize your canvas, like I rightly said in the first video. You resize your canvas, but yeah, whatever you're doing here, when you're zooming in and zooming out, you zoom in and you zoom out. This is not you resizing it. You're going to use the zoom feature while designing. You might want to have a better view of an aspect so that you could design a straight and perfect curve. That is when you make use of zooming in and zooming out. So as you can see, these are the values here. Each time I touch the screen, you see the values here. So you zoom in, you zoom out up to you zoom in. So then if you get to 100, then you know that that is the actual dimension, right? Okay, sometimes it's difficult to get there exactly. So that is that about the properties. So we are done with the main toolbar, we are done with properties. The last thing we are going to look at as far as the dashboard is concerned and understanding things is going to be the top right buttons. These top right buttons we have over here, they are so important.